everybody, Josanne at Spa in the City for another Lunch and Learn. So today we are going to talk about body sculpting. We're in the middle of the summer, although with all the rain, it doesn't really actually even feel like summer, certainly not July in Dallas. So there are a lot of things that you can do, some expensive, some not so expensive, some at home, some here in the office. So we'll just briefly kind of go over the few things that we have to offer, and hopefully you come to us with questions and we can help you achieve your body goals. So first and foremost, we have Evolve. I think everybody can kind of see that. Evolve is a muscle stimulation device and fat burning. So you can do the combination, both, where you can actually treat fat and tighten muscles at the same time, or you can just tighten muscles. So this is super attractive for people who are on a workout plan, who go to the gym, but maybe are not happy with their results in certain areas. So you can do, and who likes to do crunches, right? You can come in and you can lay on the table and be scrolling through Instagram and just getting a six-pack. You can help your abs. If you've got a little pooch at the bottom, you can burn fat and tighten up your abs. It doesn't mean that you don't do any workouts in the gym. It just makes your gym workouts more effective. If you don't want to do any gym workouts, it's still effective. It's just not as effective as when you combine it with your traditional workout. So you can treat abs, you can treat triceps, you can treat biceps, you can treat back, you can treat booty, you can treat front of the thigh, back of the thigh, calves. There's pretty much no area that you can't treat. So Evolve is super exciting, 30 to 45 minutes for the treatment, so it's pretty quick. Then moving on, if you've got just some pockets of cellulite, ladies, I know that's a hard area to talk about, and who doesn't suffer with this at some point in their lives. Our favorite is Z-Wave. So Z-Wave uses acoustic sound waves to very painlessly but very effectively smooth out. Typically it's the back of the thighs. Some people it can be the back and sides. Some people it can just be the sides. Some people can even be the front of the thighs. But it helps smooth that area out. We like to do 9 treatments over a 3-week period of time, so you do have to be here. The treatment is done in less than 30 minutes, so it's an in and an out. If you can do some cardiovascular afterwards, that intensifies the result. The only thing, there is a prerequisite for when you're doing Z-Wave to make it the most effective, and that is to drink water. You have to be super hydrated and flush those toxins out of your body to make the Z-Wave its absolute most effective. We very sweetly call this thumper. It's kind of loud. We even have you wear earplugs, but it works great. It does not last very long. It lasts 1 year, so you're gonna see an improvement in those areas. And then if your cellulite, by other means, surgery or whatever, has not dissipated by next summer, you're more than likely going to have to do this treatment again. But everybody who's tried Z-Wave loves it. I love it. It is just a super fabulous treatment. Then moving on, DMK, Danae Montague King's line, has a couple different effective treatments that we can use. We can do, body sculpting kind of encompasses a lot of different things about the body. So body sculpting by DMK is actually a cream that you put on the skin. We cover it with saran wrap, we cover it with moist heat, cover you up with a blanket, and you just sit there, and it literally shrink wraps the area. Most people use this for abdomen. Some people have used it on arms and or thighs, but it is super effective. This treatment takes less than 45 minutes to do. It is also something that you can purchase and do once a week at home. So just an additional little aid in your toolbox of making the whole body look a little better when you've got a stubborn spot, the DMK body sculpting would be a super easy thing to try. Then body enzyme to actually change the way body parts look, primarily the skin. So when you're using body enzyme by DMK, it is going to help the crepiness and the firmness in the skin. Again, this can be used on arms, abdomen, chest, legs, any booty, anywhere where you want that skin to actually look better, because when the skin looks tighter, then the whole area looks more firm and more youthful. Then we have peptides. So last month we talked a little bit about peptides. So some of the peptides that you can incorporate into your body treatments are orally a tablet called tesofensine. Tesofensine is taken once a day. It helps you eliminate fat. There are very few nominal side effects. Some people feel a little bit nauseous with this, especially when they first start taking it. That dissipates rather quickly. Tesofensine is just a super great little add-on to take to help you burn typically that fat around the middle, but it also can be to help if the fat on their upper thighs is your stubborn spot, it can help with that. Then we've got, and this is all whether or not you're on a GLP or not, then we've got tesamorelin, ipamorelin blend. This is for muscle recovery, but it also helps with fat reduction. So again, you do not need to be on a GLP to take this. Now this is an injection and you will need to inject this every day, usually in the abdominal area. You can use it for up to 3 months, then you'll want to cycle off for a month. I can say that I was on this, I'm on my off cycle now. This product is amazing for muscle recovery. I have been working out extra hard lately and zero aches and pains the next day, 2 days later, typically when you would feel that ache, that burn that you got from the gym, from your previous workout, that just almost doesn't exist at all when you're on this peptide. And then of course there's GLPs. Everyone's heard about those, the semaglutide, tirzepatide, retatrutide, GLP-1, GLP-2, GLP-3. So you can take those for body sculpting, and that is, I won't reiterate everything that we talked about last time. You can go back and listen to our whole talk on peptides on our YouTube channel, and that we had last month. So, but GLPs are actually a really great way to start your body transformation, especially if you have over 15 or 20 pounds to lose. And then last, certainly not least, well, I guess it's kind of dual fold here, we have our biostimulants. So we have Hyperdilute Radius, which is a biostimulant, and also Sculptra, which is a biostimulant. So you can get body sculpting in pretty much any area of the body with one or other or a combination of these two biostimulants. So you can grow your booty, you can get rid of wrinkles on your abs, you can improve the way your chest looks, you can put it in the upper arm for that crepiness. We're now learning that you can put in the PDGF and add that to these for an even faster and more exciting result. So there are a lot of different things that we are offering, like I said, for body sculpting. And today, if you want to call in and talk to us about any of these things that are specific to you, or want to just purchase any of these things, we're offering 20% off anything that we've talked about today. So give us a call. We would love to help you. We would love to get you started on your journey, or if you're already on the journey, maybe tweak it a little for you. We welcome any and all questions. So give us a call, 214-238-2251. Thanks for joining in, and we look forward to seeing you next month. Bye.